morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day in the market. Happy Thursday. We had some interesting data coming out this morning. We have some more interesting data coming out tomorrow, and that is really going to start setting the tone for where this market wants to go next. We had some earnings. Salesforce absolutely capitulated. We're going to talk about something interesting on Salesforce because I was actually interested in playing that earnings, but there was something, again, because you guys have seen the performance this month. I could have afforded to gamble a little bit. I didn't really want to for one specific reason, but I know somebody else absolutely nailed it, and I cannot wait to see what those percentage gains are going to look like there. Kohl's was another one. Didn't touch that one either. Again, you guys know, I mean, we find those stocks that are about to explode before they do, but at the end of the day, I am very conservative with my trading. I really never like to take those risks there, even though the trades that we identify go absolutely nuts. So, we got to go ticker hunting today, team. There's not a whole lot that I'm looking for that I see right now that I'm very interested in. And we're going to go over a couple of reasons why, just to kind of put the thought in your head. What I like to do a lot of the time is to, all right, let's talk. All right, let's talk about it after we do our roll call, get everybody in here. Welcome everybody. Let's do it. So it's that time of day again, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are saying good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me as well, I'd love to receive some good mornings. If you guys are new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, team, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. It helps out a whole lot with the algorithms over here. And also, make sure that you have notifications turned on for this channel. When we start to post a lot more videos starting next week, you guys are not going to want to miss these. So make sure you guys have notifications turned on so you guys don't miss anything here. But let's see who we got in the live chat this morning. Let's get after it. We're going to have to go ticker hunting. And I got some interesting things to talk about with you guys this morning as well. Oh, look at all you guys in here. All right. Whew, let me take a deep breath here. So we have Daily Taylor, A-Rock, Samuel, Solar, Todd, Dr. Bob, James, Angel, Starsky, Wreck-It Ralph, Eddie, Thos, Andrew, Francisco, Cole, Ambitious, Eddie, Jackie, Romeo, Dale. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And good morning to everybody who didn't say anything in the live chat yet. So again, no slacking on the like button. Make sure you guys have notifications turned on. But here's kind of what I like to look for a lot of the time in the market. What the market really is it gives you the clues to actually paint the picture and to be able to tell the story of what's happening in the overall financial and macro systems across the world. So what I like to do is to take those different pieces of information and to build that narrative so that we have a good idea, according to the data, where things are most likely going to head next. You guys saw me do this in the last Fed meeting when we saw the QRA, the slowdown of the runoff of the balance sheet, what was happening with Japan, yields, and everything like that. That really, really helped us be a lot more confident in taking upside moves. And actually that yield trade with, what was it, TMF. And then again, we just switched it to TBT. I wasn't able to get it because to me right now, I don't really see yet where the next narrative is going to form, like where we're going to head next. If you look at the overall market right now, where are we? Technically speaking, this looks like it wants to break down. Just looking at the market here, looking at where this trend has been, you are starting to shift this trend to the downside. So just technically in the overall market, just looking at the trend, it does look like it wants to come down. Who knows? What do we have today? Well, we had GDP come out this morning. Now, it's not the actual GDP number. We received that last month, but this is the revised number. So they made some revisions to it, and they actually revised GDP down. Now, this is also with a boatload of government spending. Now, if you guys are in the mastermind, when we were talking about a lot of those different pieces of economic data, you would know that obviously government spending is a very key contributing factor to GDP. So if government spending is absolutely crazy, which it has been, and GDP growth is still very, very low, I mean, that is going to show us that the economy is not actually overheating right now. It's actually starting to move back to the downside. Now, here's the other piece of data that came out this morning that I find a little bit interesting. We received the jobs report. Now, we talk a lot about the jobs report a lot. And again, I know some of you guys that are coming in here, and I hate that this is the case. You guys are going to think, why are you talking about all of the economic data? That doesn't matter. The only way to have long-term success in the market, guys, is to actually understand these types of developments so that you know where to look and you can have greater confidence in the trades that you're taking and actually know when you should be trading and when not to be trading and what actually to look for. And we've showcased that many, many, many times, but you got to understand these things. If you don't, there's no way that you're going to put a little cookie cutter onto the market and hope to have success over the long term. It just won't happen. So here's the data that I'm interested in. So U.S. initial jobless claims actual was 219,000 versus 215,000 previous, estimated 217,000. So initial jobless claims are up, meaning that the amount of people that are getting effectively laid off or leaving the workforce and are now searching for new jobs is a little bit higher. So they're just the number of people that are filing for unemployment benefits from the state is a little bit higher. What was interesting though is that continuing claims were lower. So we had about, well, let's say, I mean, I'm just gonna, it's in basically millions here. So it's what, or it's not in millions. It's, I hate the way that they showcase this. It's like 1,791,000. Like, it's a weird way to look at it, but it was lower than expected. So what does that tell us? Well, continuing claims is effectively telling us, well, when these people go out of the workforce and they're filing for these unemployment benefits, how often or how fast are they able to get back into the workforce? So if continuing claims go down and jobless claims go up, it means that the people that are leaving the workforce are actually getting back into the workforce faster this week. That hasn't been the case recently. We've seen lower or right around expectations initial claims, and then continuing claims were actually going up. So that's an interesting development. Now, to me, I don't think that one data point is going to be the end all be all, but that is something that you have to look out for. So again, and then in addition to some tickers, I'm a little disappointed I sold the BRCC, but I mean, not really. Not really. I mean, I ditched this thing for basically a little baby paper cut yesterday, BRCC. It ended up running. So that's fine. We got this. This is the weekly. I don't want it on the weekly. Sorry. So I had this yesterday. It came down into here. I was like, I don't really like this, so I ditched it. Now it ended up coming back up. This is really the spot that I was gonna go stop at break even to, 633. So again, whatever. I mean, can't trade them perfectly all the time. Most of the time when I cut things early, it is gonna save me. Then I also ditched the rest of Zim yesterday as well. You guys saw me scale out of that on stream, and then after I was like, nah, I'm just gonna take the baby win on this one and move on. Then the Netflix. So with Netflix yesterday, Netflix traded all the way up to what? 644 or sorry, 664.25 after our entry right around 651, 652. That's disgusting, guys. So you guys saw on the stream yesterday how those premiums were moving a little bit weird and I didn't like it. So I cut that position in half, scaled out a little bit, made some money on that one. Then as it was moving up here again, I ended up scaling out again. So I still have a little bit of the Netflix, but not all of it. I just have a little baby position on the Netflix, and that's really all I have. So again, I'm up, what, 38% this month. It's going to flicker around. It'll probably be 30, 38, 37, something when the market opens here with that Netflix position. But it's been an insane month, guys. I know all of you guys that have taken advantage of the best trading education that you guys have available to you in Swing Kings in the Day Trading Mastery course have been absolutely slaughtering it. And at this point, to me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to push it. So I'm very interested in finding tickers, but what I'm most interested in is basically writing the story and taking all the data that the market is giving us and figuring out where things are most likely headed next. That's what I'm looking for right now. Woo! We've been talking this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. I don't want to see any slackers here. Again, for those of you guys that are sitting on the sidelines, you have today and tomorrow to hop in, get that 50% off deal to all my education. And if you miss it, it's waitlist only. And these streams no longer going to be public, team. 2 times a week for you guys in there, maybe 3. Next week, again, I'm going on a little trip, so I won't be around, but I'll be very active on the STV Swing Kings Twitter account. So if I see something, I'm obviously going to be telling you guys, just like how we do on stream. Thoughts on a stock trade on, let's see, Grin and EXPD. MK, we're going to talk about CCJ and Quad U in a second too. So if I forget, make sure you remind me, because those have been some that I've been highlighting that I think are interesting to take a look at. But let's take a look at these tickers from Ben first. So we have Grin. I don't like this. Okay, so it's another marine shipper. Here's the issue. When you have these big gaps up like this and then it just flatlines, the range is probably relatively big. What's this? 13. That's pretty big on the range here. So I'd probably stay away from this one. You're going into earnings today. So I'm not going to be touching this one. What else do we have? EXPD, Expedia, I think. Nope. Ben, not the biggest fan of those two. But let's take a look at CCJ. This one wasn't looking as good as Quad U. This one's not bad, but where's Quad U over here? Energy fuels. See, this one I am interested in. I think I highlighted this for you guys last week. Alfie, good morning, buddy. And I think I highlighted this one for you guys last week that I was interested in. Or maybe I didn't do it for you guys. I think I put it in the other group I hang out in. I think that's what I did. I was just like, this one looks interesting. But yeah, I mean, the break over here, 669 comes up. I mean, that's not bad. Typically not what I would like to trade this type of setup. I like it to go flat, not these little trend line breaks. But I mean, this one looks good. If it can flatline for this could be one that we go for next week. Hood also. All right, let's take a look at Hood. Because I think they gapped, didn't they? They did something crazy. Hood, gonna need to see a little more consolidation about that one. But yeah, Ralph, CCJ, not the biggest fan of. Quad U, I'd like a little bit more. And then A-Rock saying LLY on the weekly and Disney. Okay, let's take a look. LLY on the daily actually doesn't look terrible. Weekly, the ranges are a little too big there. Disney. Oh, okay. Let me just show you a good example of a chart on the weekly if it's on the weekly, that's what I would want to see. Raytheon. This is what you want to see on the weekly, nice and tight coming into the EMAs, not this whipping around nonsense that you see here. You see, it's like whipping all over the place. That was a weird noise. Sorry about that, but Disney. I don't want Disney here. Disney's got nothing for us here. But all right, team, you guys ready to have another good day? Dan the man, good morning. So you guys want me to find more stocks that are about to explode before they do? I mean, this is what we're here for, man. This is what we're here for. All right. What are yields doing? Down. What's ES doing? Hold on. I want this on the 15. I think it's fading a little. Yeah, market's fading a little after that GDP data. Interesting. So is it going to start taking the bad news as actually bad news? That's the other thing that I'm waiting for. Because, all right, think about it like this. If you're going to see low GDP, higher unemployment, lower inflation, and the market starts taking that as, oh no, economic slowdown, and is going to sell, that's a giant shift. Because what the market has been doing is been taking that data and saying, ooh, slow growth, higher unemployment, inflation down, rate cut time, let's buy everything. Coming back to reality, I don't know yet. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know yet. And I want to highlight this for you guys too. Everybody that's been crushing it in like that is I mean, taking advantage of the best trading education that you guys have available to you. If you guys have been taking advantage of that, I mean, your performance has been absolutely insane. So at this point, it's not the time to start pushing it. Will I maybe do a little gamble for PCE? Maybe, because I do think it's going to come in lower. I could. We could do something like the PDD where we play the data and the nice move there, but I don't know. We'll see. If I find something good, maybe. What's your opinion on the SPX opening below the engulfing candle? You mean like the big engulfing candle? This one? It's not opening below. It's not engulfing here. I mean, this is the one here. Oh, is it? Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, because it's going to open down here. We'd have to look at SPY for this. Yeah, I mean, you are. The thing is, though, is that on SPY and I believe SPX, I think the SPX zone's a little higher, isn't it? Yeah, the SPX zone's a little higher, but the SPY does have this zone on its chart here. Previous levels of resistance that could flip and turn support. But I mean, again, it's not really what I'm looking for. The market, the S&P 500 can do whatever it wants. The other thing that I'm looking at here, guys, is like if I'm going to go for downside setups, they have to still look the way that I need them to look. I like Biddy here. Biddy looks interesting. If we can get a pop above this area on Biddy here, this 763 area, I'd be very interested in taking this to the upside as like not a hedge, but a downside trade. Because if you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin doesn't look great. Like, yeah, it's kind of consolidating in here, but if this thing starts to sell through these levels, spaghetti-o. Like, I'm going to throw an alert on this just in case. QQQ chart is your focus. Yeah, you told me about that. I haven't taken a look at it. Let me look. That honestly doesn't look that bad. Like, the QQQ chart doesn't look that bad. I think the Dow looks terrible. Yeah, the Dow looks awful. What about IWM? IWM, I think, looks... How is IWM up? You still look for a down move after consolidation? Yes. Yeah, I mean, you can technically... All right, here's what you can do. I think we talked about this a little bit in the mastermind, but not really. There's a Tesla trade that I took. I forget where it was. We can find it. Just gotta look at the chart. Where is it? Tessie. I think it was here. I think it was here. I mean, you break down, you consolidate almost into the 10. You get this nice breakdown move to the downside. I think this was the 400% Tesla trade. It could have been this one, but it was one of these two that I traded. But that was more so a hedge. That was when I had the 450% Tesla and the 450% Uber calls in one day. Cannabis moving? Is it? How's ACB look? No. These two trades that we did on ACB here were absolutely filthy. Like, this one was a 1-16 risk to reward trade. That was one of the main reasons why I was able to be up over 20% in April as well. That and the big SLV. But again, this month, guys, I mean, we've hit some pretty like big trades in terms of risk to reward and everything, but I don't think there was really anything above like a 1-6. And a lot of this month too was playing this move down then back up. And I'm up like 37, 38% this month. That's the power of what we do. Like finding stocks that are about to explode before they do, looking in places that people fail to look. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, team. It's never going to stop working. You know why? Because it's worked forever. All right. What else do we need? Ticker, Microsoft looking sad in the pre-market. Yeah, I think it is. Where is it? Yep, Microsoft. Icky. Well, I think that's off Salesforce, isn't it? Salesforce. Salesforce. Dude, that's a big miss. Here's the other thing too. I actually thought that Palantir it could have sold a little bit off of this, but when you look at Palantir versus Salesforce, I mean, Palantir is going to beat them all day long. It's not all really what they do, but they do a little bit of CRM stuff. Really, it's just data management. But the problem is freaking Palantir got a $490 million contract from the United States Army, and now it's up 2% in the pre-market. You went through the day trading course last night, halfway through the first back test. Oh, there you go, Daniel. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah, like in reference to the day trading mastery course, guys, I don't just say it's had like 15, 16 winning months in a row. I show you 10 months of all the trades that are taken with it. Kava and AMD, Dell, we can take a look at those. Dell, no. Kava, no. AMD, maybe? AMD, I'd maybe be interested in. We don't really need BRCC on here. It's kind of disappointing that I didn't hold that one, but that's fine. Let's get ES back over here. How's it doing? It's holding. How much time we got? 12 minutes? Oh, you guys are slacking on the like button. Uh-oh. Why can't we get STV's birthday with Palantir? I don't know, but I think I'm going to start selling puts on it. Like month out at like 19, 18. Do some stuff like that. You know, I may have to. Like, I just want to, like, in the meantime, just collect it. We just gave back all of, or most of, the GDP candle here. That's interesting. I'm not just a team anymore. For Palantir, yeah. They might make me buy it. Tesla, not touching it. It's nothing really on it. They had some news about FSD getting released in China. I don't want it, though. It's not setting up enough for me to want it. CVLT still looks all right. Was that one of the ones, Cole, that we were talking about with the volume? It's okay. It's okay. I don't hate this at all. I just, it's, what's the market cap? That's fine. I don't hate this, honestly. I'll throw an alert on it. I don't know. Tech services, packaged software. Tech services, packaged software. That might get a move off of CRM today. It's just not trading in the pre-market right now. Thanks. No problem. Yeah, I just don't like it. Like, there's no reason for me to do anything on it right now. This is not conducive to me taking any trades on it. You got to be picky, guys. Again, that's why you see me come in here and it's like, oh yeah, up 38% this month. I mean, it's because I'm picky. I don't just trade anything. It has to look good and follow the overall thesis, or else I don't touch it. Also, team, okay, make sure everybody does this because this is going to be important. The first link in the description is the link to the new YouTube channel where we're going to be talking all about macro finance and just the overall market in general. So when we go, and again, this channel is going to be all trading videos. So for those of you guys that want those macro videos, that's going to be on a separate channel. It's the first link in the description. Make sure you subscribe to that one and turn on notifications too. The name of the channel, VIX Insights. What happened to the meta setup? I don't know. Probably invalidated. Let's see. Nothing. It's just chilling. I still like this. Like Facebook, I still like. It just needs to like get a couple of days of like nice consolidation and then break. And then I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that. Coin and miners are moving. Really? Yeah, that's interesting. MSTR. MSTR, I actually like. The problem is I'm like, the Bitcoin chart doesn't look good. No, Mara, that's just what the channel's called. You guys have like VIX Insights, the research service is still going to be like for you guys in there, the write-ups. It's just going to be the more broad macro market stuff that I find that I'm going to talk about. I have another VIX Insights research report that I got to write for you guys. It's a really good one. I need a little bit more data on it, and then I'll write that one up for you guys too. Facebook failed. No, it didn't. It never broke. Look, it never broke. Where did it break? You still needed this thing to form a range. Like even if you were going to touch it, like maybe here, but this one I haven't touched yet. Long biddy and MSTR, that would be weird. Yeah, I mean, it could happen that I end up doing that. You just pair trade it. Don't know if you talked about it. PC tomorrow important to watch out for. Oh, well, it is. Yeah. If it comes in lower, this market's going to explode right back up. Coupang? You take a look at Coupang. That doesn't look bad. I want PDD, some of these other China names, PDD, Baba. Baba's not looking great. Baidu, I think, is looking terrible as well. I think Neo, yeah, Baidu looks awful. Neo, I think, looks terrible too. Yeah, I mean, PDD would be the one I'd go for. It just needs to calm down. Where's Yin this morning? Ah, Yin's getting hit. Let's see. Oh, you front run it? Yeah. The front runs are tough sometimes. All right, here's the name of the game when you're gonna front run. There's not really a spot here on this chart that I would front run. Daniel, here's what it needs to look like in order for you to want to front run it. I'll give you a few examples, and you can see how they're different than Facebook. This right here on AMD, see how it comes nicely into this EMA right here? That's one of the front runs that we had. PDD. There's another one. See? And then Baba. Here's another one. So you can see by going back and looking at the meta chart that this is still just screwing around. It hasn't done that nice move into it. It's just kind of screwing around up and down over it, you know? How long until Lulu is consolidated? I think Lulu's in the garbage. No. Knifey. I don't know if you're in Swing Kings, but that is not the setup. That is absolutely not the setup. Be careful. Be careful. Again, all you guys that are on the outside, again, you have until tomorrow to get the 50% off deal. I mean, You miss it, you miss it. Because the wait list I'll probably send to you guys tomorrow. But I can throw the link in the live chat here for you too. You get both of them for the price of one. And you get the Swing Kings list. You're gonna get the streams. It's the best trading education that you guys are ever gonna receive. No, ZMA's front runs were much steeper. Yeah, well, you're converging into it. You're using it as support, as a springboard bouncing off. So as it does that, you can see on the PDD. I didn't remember. I was not in this one. I took Baba instead, but this one was the one that Ben made like 14 grand on. It converges in, it does bait it, but as it starts coming back above, that's where I would have taken it. AMD is probably the best example of it because it just comes down, kisses it. Nah, where was the Baba? It might have been Baba. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a different spot here, but yeah, I mean, it's just converging right in. NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the perfect example. I forgot about this. NVIDIA is the perfect example. So this was the day that I bought the NVIDIAs at around 891. This was the pre-earnings move, and I believe we had some data coming out too, and the pre-earnings move on NVIDIA was good. This is the one. So you got that nice move up, consolidation, comes down, touches this 10, bounces right off. So I was playing it on the bounce off of, what do you call it? 891, and then wish I held these. I mean, I flipped it up into here for like 150%. That's fine with me. Stop procrastinating if you're not in the classes yet. James, shout out to you, buddy. Yeah, and again, those of you guys, I know we had a lot of interest in the mastermind too. The mastermind signups will stay open. But the Swing Kings and the Day Trading Mastery course, the 50% off deal is going to be done as of tomorrow, and it's only going to be waitlist to get into each of those. And as I start adding more people in, and just making sure that, again, I have the ability to make sure that, again, and I say this to everybody, like, you guys, when you hop in, you can message me at any time. When is GME gonna lock in? Probably never. Probably never, honestly. But that's not what we're here to do. You want to find? I mean, I gave you guys the last GME move. Even though, again, I don't like when people come in and are just like, oh, I only want to trade that. And it's like, all right, there's so much more money that you guys could be making. What's the discount code? Oh, so Alex, for the 50% off deal, you don't need a discount code. What you do is you go in the link that I have for you guys, it combines it all into one. So each of them are the $2.99 each, but you get both of them for the price of one by clicking that all-in-one access link that I've sent you guys in here. Yeah, so you have today and tomorrow. If you miss it, you're going to be on the wait list. BBWI, what's that? I don't hate it. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate that. Let me see. Are there any tickers in here? CRM trying to drill some more. Oh, Ralph. All right. Ralph, you want to tell him? You want to tell him what we were doing yesterday? we probably had, like, with these people, like, an hour-long conversation about CRM. You're taking your advice, bud. No trades this week. Purely absorbing what's in the courses. Already learned about how you manage risk. Excited? Oh yeah. I mean, we were talking probably for, I don't know, an hour and a half about CRM. It wasn't my idea. It was just brought up to me. You tell him? All right. Yeah. So CRM, the interesting thing about it is, you guys know, especially for those of you guys in the mastermind, that when we went over those earning strategies, that, like, if it's gonna, the options market these days is pricing a lot more for earnings. So, like, a lot of things you're going to see pricing in 8, 10, 12%. Now, if I'm going to go 1.5 or 2 times that on outside of that range that the market is overall expecting, I mean, you need a giant move in the shares. CRM was pricing in 6.5. That I was all right with. The problem that I had with CRM was that At 10% out of the money on the put side, I don't know, they were like 60 cents. On the call side, they were like $1.60, $2. I was like, hold on, what's going on here? I was like, why are they doing that? So I and some of the other people that we talked to about some of this stuff, most of it's like macro and all that. But ding, 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 the market is open. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, we all were looking at that and we were like, yeah, we don't like this. So I didn't take it. Ralph did. Ralph took it. So Ralph, I mean, I'm guessing, I don't know, where is it? CRM, where is it at? Oh yeah, that's 5,000%. That's definitely 5,000% on that one. And then Coles was another one I looked at. I just didn't do it. So that stinks. But all right, we need to go ticker hunting is what we need. Where's Netflix right now? Just chilling. I don't know. I might just ditch this and just take the rest of it. And I think I'm gonna. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it in a little bit. I just go all cash and see. Let's see if I can get filled there. If I can get filled there, I'd be cool with that. Just take the rest of it off. Still green. I'm not gonna let them walk me down though. Give me my money. There we go. All right, got it. Sold the rest of the Netflix. All right, that's fine. Now we got to go ticker hunting, team. Oh, we got a lot of slackers on the like button here. So that was a good trade. I mean, that was fine. Playing it up into here, making some money. Nvidia's still going. That's what are yields doing? NEE might be back in today. Yeah, I looked at that pre-market. No alerts firing off yet. All right, Ralph. What percent were those puts up? AMD. AMD's on the radar. It's just it needs the. I mean, that almost looks like a diamond. I don't like that. Not the biggest fan of this. I mean, I want it to just flatline. Like you can flatline in here, get a break, target maybe up here and then up here. That's what I would look for on it. Where's ES? Okay, market coming up. BBWI cross. Yeah, here's the other thing that I'm thinking about, and this is something that like we've been talking about a lot. The at open entries have been a little weird. Like you guys saw when I got the Netflixes yesterday within like 10 minutes of open and how they were screwing with me on the option chain. I was like, really? It was very strange. Even though those contracts were a little deep out of the money, but like if we were trading at, let's just think about it like this. We were trading at 652. I buy my contracts at 700. That's the same thing as the stock being at 65.20 and buying the 70s. That's not that far. Still holding a small arm position. How is that doing? Because we drilled arm on Monday. That's actually setting up again. Yeah, so this was another one that we caught on Monday above 117. That was a nasty one. Absolutely filthy. ES pushing. Netflix. This can do whatever it wants now. I already made the money on it. Actually, where's BRCC? Is this gonna make me sad? Nah, that's fine. Where's Zim? I mean, I'm out of Zim. MSTR looks good. Yeah, it kind of does, man. It kind of does. If it breaks, I honestly don't hate that. What about Mara? Because those can go. The last time, remember, I was talking about MSTR was here. So this was a nasty one. Where's Mara? Hold on. No. MSTR, I mean, looks the best. You're holding a Zim put? Well, that's not very nice. Trying to fade my move. I mean, I made some nice money on it, but at least I want to price these MSTRs. They're probably going to be ridiculous, which is fine, but I'm not doing it right now. I just want to see what they're at. What are these? Like 18 something. Yeah, those are jacked up. Those are jacked up on the MSTR chain there. So, I mean, it would need to be Mara. You can put a little alert here. Where's Biddy? That I am hunting. But I don't know if it's going to do it. It needs to clear this 10. I want to see what Ralph. What are they at, buddy? Ralph, what'd you get on them? Not smart. No, I would not use RSI to just buy it. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. What do we got? Facebook, how are we doing there? What does that look like? No. Bought it 67, sold it 22.25, 3,200%. Wow. Yeah, so in total on that trade, what is that? 1,600%? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Good work. Big shark on AMD. Oh, you didn't want to make the claim until you sold it? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We trust you, Ralph. No, I actually like that on AMD. Just if it can hold here and then flatline, I'd be interested in it. What are yields doing? Where's EEM? Actually, let's check the dollar first before we look at EEM. EEM should be up. That's weird. EEM's barely red. That's emerging markets. What about Tina? Tiza is the opposite. Biddy is still not broken. Biddy's the only short setup that I want, even though it's technically a long, but that's the only short setup that I would want. Where's the market? Oh, big shark on AMD, big shark on the market, man. Look at this. I'm gonna get evicted for yelling. All right, let's see here. Could be a slow day. I mean, we've had a very, very eventful month. You bought iBit at 25 a share, 52%. Should you exit? I don't know. I can't tell you what to do, Alex. iBit? What is this? Bitcoin Trust? See, this looks nasty. Alex, remember, I can't tell you what to do. Depends on what you're looking for out of it. I don't know your financial situation. I don't know. There's a lot of the variables there. How am I liking Boston? It's great, man. Except for the fact that the mayor or whatever is like doing all that nonsense with like, we're not going to prosecute these stealing crimes. And I was like, good thing I'm leaving. F you, get out of here. Turning Boston into California. Great work. Let's see how that goes for you. All right, let's see. Look at Bank of America. We could. No. Don't want it. We need more tickers. We need more tickers, team. Oh, where's like gold and silver? No. SLV might be better. All right. Maybe SLV gives us something next week. Maybe it gives us something next week. There's just not a lot here. HD. HD looks awful, I think. No, HD looks terrible. Boeing. No. Where's Tesla? AA? Alcoa? Yeah, we could look at Alcoa. Yeah, it's just nothing is looking great. Like, this is what I want to see. I don't see any of this. We're going to be picky today, team. We're going to be very, very, very picky. That's interesting. Biddy. What else can we get? Shippers. I don't know. Where's KRE? No. No. A lot of no's today. Is NVIDIA getting ready? No. AMD is, though. Amazon is a no. I looked at that earlier. Kava? No. Guys, come on. Those of you guys in Swing Kings know exactly what we're looking for. You got to find stocks that are about to explode before they do. You went through tickers last night and there was nothing. Yeah, there's nothing here. JP Morgan. I don't hate it. It's just not. You're up 4% on cars. That's a good one from right here. 1868 entry. That's a good one. Is that where you got it? Right here? Yeah, that's perfect, Alfie. That's what you want to look for. Perfect. There you go. Dude, Alfie, you've been in here for like a week and a half. The only one that's close is Apple. Yeah, I guess. Let me see. Oh, Ralph was talking about Carvana. What's up with this? That doesn't look great. Costco has earnings today. Not touching it. Does look good, though. Actually, Costco could be a fun earnings play. That's the thing. Like, the reason why I was sitting around yesterday talking about earnings gambles was because, like, there's nothing. Which is fine. I mean, you guys have all crushed it this month. I'm gonna obvious. Why is MicroStrategy up 3%? We're gonna keep doing it, man. Like, you guys think the printing is gonna stop? No. It's pinching. It's pinching. But I tried Nike back in the middle of April. Didn't work. ES moving around like crazy. If you guys are trying to day trade this, check yourself into the insane asylum. You're a nutcase. Where are yields? AA is moving really fast, is it? Where's SLV? Is it moving? Nah, a little bit. Is AA silver or like aluminum? Yeah, aluminum is going. I thought it was silver. Huh. Hold on. I don't hate it. It's just, it's not consolidating enough. Might sell today. There you go, Alfie. I mean, another base hit there. Yields moving back up. All right. What else do we have for data today? That's what we got to look for. Where's my market watch? I think it's gone. Where did I put it? Pending home sales at 10. And then we have Fed Speaker John Williams at 12:05. So pending homes, CCJ. Hold on. Is Quad U going? Yeah, I kind of like that. Where's U? This is the one I like better. Whoa. All right, MicroStrategy's moving. That was a lot. I'm not going to take that, but that's moving. That's moving. This I like. Does that mean Mara's moving? No. Hold on. Let me just how would this look? I mean, you could do some really dirty things on this. There's that. Up to here. What's the WHR? I can take a look at that. Was that on Twitter? That's not for me. See, here's the thing. It's not perfect. CRM down 20%. Yeah, they had earnings. Costco has earnings. Levi? I kind of like this, actually. I might do something on this. It's just not perfect. I'd take a little less risk. Let's see. I actually kind of like that. Oh, Discord call? Yeah. I don't know though. It's just not. I'm just trying to like. I want something that looks like this. This on that. This is what I want. This is not. It's like so close to being there. It's like you had the convergence in, you popped up, you kind of screwed around at it, and now it can be ready to go. I bet CCJ is still going. It's trying. It just doesn't look perfect. I didn't get MSTR or Quad U yet. What do we do? What do we do? Because I would almost need a thesis to trade uranium, which I don't have. Netflix screwing around. ES. Baba may be looking nice. Eddie, you know what that chart looks like and what I'm going to say. PGR? Let's take a look at that. No. All right, I'll take it. All right. Hold on. Mara just did it too. Mara just did it. Sorta. Not really. This is still looking okay, but this one would be interesting. All right. We're going to do this. 661. Uh-huh. 97. Okay. I bet MSTR is going there. I gotta throw another order there. What was this? 661. All right, cool. Let's see what happens. Options or shares on Quad U. This is going though. I actually might take this with a little flyer. What's ES doing? Why does that look so screwed up? Oh, that's why. What is this? 23. Yeah, I mean the Quad U is a weird one. I don't really like it, but it's still there, so I might as well just take it a little bit. These are a little spready. Those aren't bad though. All right, let's see. We do have PCE tomorrow. I think that's fine, though. I'll leave this for now. I'll make a decision on Merrill later. What are yields doing? Down. All right, let's see. Yeah, and again, team, make sure you guys keep smacking that like button on the way in. You guys have until tomorrow to hop into Swing Kings, get both of the educational courses for 50% off. After that, that's over. No more 50%, and you can't hop in. It's going to be waitlist only. So let's see. Market moving down. What's this? I don't know though. All right, let's see. Did MSTR just start running? A little bit. Where's Coin? Coin could be fun. It's not perfect. Nike crossed. Nike, I don't really want. Like, I kind of do, but not really. It hasn't, like, shifted trend. It does look interesting, though. Like, I wouldn't hate that. It's just not perfect. That's the issue. Like, if I'm going to start doing things that don't look perfect, I'm going to take one of them with, like, smaller risk. Like, I'm not going to go nuts with them. Kava break size. Good for Kava. It's not setting up. So we're not touching it. All right. See what happens on this. You do have this level to break, 702 on quad U. If it can do that, that would get really interesting. Costco has earnings. That could be a fun earnings trade, but I probably, what the heck was that? All right. Slightly green on the day, but basically flat. Basically flat. Let's see. What do we have on Twitter? Holy shit, Ralph. That's sick. Cole's dead. What's this? Oh, same thing. Yeah, I don't like the mirror yet. It needs a couple more days because I still like that biddy chart. I still like that biddy chart. Roblox? I haven't taken a look at Roblox in a while. How's that look? That I like. Good call there, MK. That I don't hate. If that can push, I'd be interested. We haven't traded Roblox in forever, but when Roblox goes, it goes. So we'll see what we can get on that. Rivian? That might be an interesting one. We've taken a look at Rivian a few times. Yeah, I don't hate it. That I don't hate. I mean, I'd go above here just to really confirm that it's ready to go. 10-year flickering around, market doing its thing. Mara holding on. 3354 is where your Roblox alert is. That's where mine is here, yeah. I think 3353. Yeah, that's where I'm going for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking for like anything here. Where's MSTR? Is there another Bitcoin ETF? Because IBIT looks good. IBIT does look interesting. We took a look at that. Yeah, I think Quad U is going to be a little slow mover. Hut? Oh, yeah, Beto. Okay, I remember that one. No, Beto might be the one. Yeah. But that kind of looks like IBIT and Mara. The Mara front run, I don't hate with small size. It's just not the best front run in the world, you know? Marvel has earnings today, so I'm not touching that. We already did dirty work on Marvel. Like, dude, this one was nasty. Mara, what are you going to get for us today? I'm just kind of looking at the premiums, like, is it worth it? I don't think it is, but no, Beto looks interesting too. DJT for the catalyst. What catalyst? It's moving. We already hit this twice. On Woof? No. David, you know what I'm looking for, man. You know what I'm looking for. You guys all know what I'm looking for. That's why, again, our performance is where it is. Super, super, super picky. Aspen setting up again? Aspen is setting up again. Yeah, I'm out of this. I took some profits on this one, just kind of burned it, but that actually is setting up again. IBKR, Interactive Brokers. If that could converge, Cole, yeah, I'd be interested in that. You sold your calls for 133%. There you go. The 4 hour? Yeah, we don't use the 4 hour. I mean, this is just kind of chilling right at those day highs here. If this can get there it is. I have a lot of shares of this. It's a $6 stock. This is going to be fun. Let's see if we can push. Facebook coming up? Yeah, it's going to be a next week one for me on Facebook. Gonna be, it just feels slow. Everything feels a little slow. Market's not doing, again, if you're trying to day trade this, you're an insane person. Stop. Focus, guys. I'm telling you, the key to long-term success in the market, and for you guys that are still struggling, is to focus way more on swings and stop trying to scalp a freaking 1 minute candle. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You'll look at your performance and be like, why was I ever trying to do anything else? Let's see. I mean, this is looking decent so far. So we'll see what happens with this. I'd love to see this thing get up to like 7 today. That'd be fun. IBIT looking good. Mara. No. MSTR. That could be a fun CPI trade. Yeah, pending home sales. We got 2 minutes for that. So pay attention. Yeah, thanks for that, James. Yeah, we do have pending home sales coming out in 2 minutes. URI. I think we talked about this yesterday. URI. No. Hey, Cole. Cole, I'm going to ask you a question. Why is this a chart? This is not me being mean. I want you to learn. And this is why I go back and forth with a lot of you guys. How does this chart fit anything that I'm looking for? Quad U looking good here. Just flickering. It just got a nice little pop. Too much volatility? No. It doesn't even have to do with the volatility. How does this fit the setup that I look for all the time? It doesn't at all. It doesn't even resemble it. So, Cole, I'm happy that you have me as a resource here because I would not want any of you guys just willy-nilly buying this stuff. And that's what I'm here for. So Cole, that's I would suggest going through a little bit more of those videos and make sure you're asking me questions because I've seen you identify some really, really awesome tickers. Bond yield's not having a good start to the day. Well, that's good. That's good for the market. Yield's coming down. I believe the dollar is moving down as well. Yep. USD JPY. I mean, this should be down, but oh, up almost 12% on Quad U. You are nice. No, I'm on shares, so I don't know. I don't know what you guys are up. Marvel wants it. Marvel has earnings today. Careful. Careful with that. If somehow Quad U can clear 7 today, that would be pretty nasty. You wouldn't have went in, you're just asking? No, I know you're just asking, but that doesn't fit anything that I like to look for. Where is Aspen? Because I wouldn't hate trading this again. This one was fun. I mean, you got the break. It really moved nicely. This could be another one of those examples that I've talked with you guys about in the mastermind before where you re-add. Let's see. So Marvel Epidermis say we should be cautious of semiconductors for tomorrow. Yeah, well, I mean, cautious of Marvel in particular, but pending home sales. Whoa, what was it? Uh oh. Oh shit. That's really bad. USA pending home sales month over month for April was down 7.7% versus the 1.1% estimate, 3.6% growth prior. How is the market going to react to that? That is the key here. So we are seeing very bad news come out. The key that we have to realize here is how does the market react? Are they going to come in and say, "Oh, all this data is looking like the Fed is going to start cutting and we're going to buy everything up," or are they going to start reacting as if it is actually bad news? That is the key here. They're buying it so far. Are they? It looks like they're going to keep doing it. Again, team, make sure you guys keep smacking that like button on the way in. We got a lot of slackers in here today. Let's see. That's interesting so far on this move. It's flickering though. We'll see. We will see. Where's like Mara? Where'd they go? Nothing. Not good for banks, certainly. Sort of. I mean, how's KRE reacting to that? What did yields do? Nah, that didn't move. What did yields do on that? Nothing. Market not reacting. You have 3 houses not selling any? Okay. Well, that would suggest pending home sales. GDP outweighing pending home sales. To me, those are the same. To me, lower growth in pending home sales is in lower pending home sales is one and the same. It's suggesting slowdown. So when you have slowdown being suggested like this, how does the market react? That's interesting. So, I mean, let's see. Quad U still hanging on. I like it. Where's CCJ? Gave it back a little. This is the one that I like, though, for anything. All right. If it's going to go, I think it's not going to be that one, but we will see. Mara, nothing. Yields coming down. Let's see. The market moving down a little. Let's see. We got to see what happens to the dollar there. Nothing. 3 times missed, not reacting to me. That says institutions, they actually see a larger underlying and they just can't buy right now. Dixie not reacting to pending home GDP moves Dixie. Right. No, I agree. It's just it's a data point in furtherance is how I would describe that. It's a data point in furtherance. So guys, remember, I was telling you guys at the beginning of the stream, we need to build the thesis. So if we're going to see slowdown, all of this is also suggesting to me that PCE comes in low tomorrow. It's just it's an interesting. We're at an interesting spot with it. That pending home sales number though is very icky. Bad news is good news. Right. Thoughts on coin? Coin, I am interested in coin. Yeah, I would like to let the 10 catch up here though. The one that actually looks decent is MicroStrategy. Here. This is the last MicroStrategy trade I called out. That was a 200. Well, actually, the dirtiest MicroStrategy trade I gave you guys was actually here at the end of February, and the stock proceeded to double. That's the power of being able to find stocks before they that are about to explode before they do, man. Like, it's just, you catch those, oh boy, because this was the day in the week that I gave you guys CLSK, coin, and MicroStrategy, and then it was so this was the Friday. You guys had it going into this Monday, and boom, there are countless of these. Like, this happens every week. Let's see. Oh, dude, it is so rainy here today. That's funny. Market still taking bad news is good news. People have to rent regardless. Your rates are all very low historically, not selling, but will be increasing rents as your taxes and insurance have went up. Yep, that's going to happen a lot. That's going to happen a lot across the board. Rents are going to continue to go up. Actually, hold on. Hold up. Hold on. I have an idea, and it's dangerous. Oh, it is dangerous. Let me see if they give me a deal. They're not giving me a deal. They're just stealing. They're just stealing. All right. Quad U hanging on nicely there. Bad news today, good news tomorrow. No, it's just how the market's reacting. What is that? Oh, yeah. No, that's just CRM. Okay. Dollar pushing lower here. Dollar. Here comes MicroStrategy. Where's Mara? No, it's not doing it. Like, I kind of want a PCE gamble, but I don't. Like, I already have the quad U. That one looks but it is nicely green so far, so we'll see. GH. Garden? Yeah, that's been a good one after that news came out. What about, like, Lockheed? How have those been doing after we played with them? A lot of noise. RTX was a good one. This was another one from Swing Kings. This moved to the upside here. Quad U pushing a little. Let's see. 10-year still weak. Yeah. Where's, like, AMD? Bouncing off the 10. I like that. SMCI. How's that look? Terrible. NVIDIA. What was another? Google? No. A lot of nothing today. A lot of no's, man. A lot of no's coming across the board. Let's see. PDD? No, it's too. The ranges are too big on it. I would expect Biddy to be down here too. Yep. So Biddy's not going to give me the look I need. Uh, let's see. Looks like it's time for a classic STV rant. Well, all of you guys that haven't hopped into the 50% off deal, I mean, you guys are not going to get any more rants. I'm not going to be ranting in the videos I post for you guys. Let's see. It's been a great month. Now we're just trying to add to the gains, team. That's it. We're just trying to add to the gains. Ben likes PDD. No, Ben knows what he's doing. Ben's made like a metric boatload beating Swing Kings, following the PDD and all the other ones. Like PDD had 2 great trades for us. Right here. Oops, hold on. Right here and right here. This was the fun one on the Friday, going from, what was this? 142 to 147. That was a great one. How would we get our Forex tips? You're going to have to go learn from all the people that have rented Lambos and fake diamond watches. Have fun. Sure, it'll go great. I'm just kidding. Let's see here. Where's Pfizer? Nope. I mean, we could go through the ticker list, but again, after PCE, we're gonna market. Ah! It's selling. Dollar's still at the lows though. The USD JPY move is pretty significant though. That's big. Missed your entry on Microsoft for a day trade. Where is it right now? Oh, that's bad. I think that's reacting off of CRM. I think. Because I think they have some partnership. I don't know. I'd have to look at that. But Microsoft being down 2.32% today, that's big. Where's Netflix right now? Like, Netflix is probably just hanging out. Yeah, Netflix is still just hanging out right here, not doing anything. So could I have held it? Yeah, I could have. But why? Just take the additional money and run. Just how nasty this is? Boom, breakout, boom, right there. Boom. This one was dirty. I was sitting at my sister's graduation just printing money. Just letting limit orders hit on these giant moves up. ARM, another one. This one was dirty this week off of this level here. That was nasty. This one's actually setting up again. I'd be interested in trading ARM again. It's a tough one to get right, but it's a fun one. Sold your CRM way too fast. I don't know, man. Those were pretty good. 3,200% is no joke on those. Where's oil today? I haven't even taken a look at oil. Nothing. Everything's just whipping around, man. Everything is just whipping around. So again, I think we should talk about this too. These are going to be the times in the market where you actually make the most money. Not from the money that you actually make, but from the capital preservation that you have to go through. Because if you end up being able to keep those high watermarks in your account, those high levels, and then you can go into those next trades where the trades start to look really good with more money, that's when you start to make more. Because what a lot of you guys do sometimes, especially those of you guys that haven't taken any of the education or are new here, is what'll happen is you'll go up big in your account and you'll give most of it back. You'll go up big, you'll give most of it back. And that is not conducive to long-term success. What you want to do is make sure, I think, and again, we talked about this a lot, I think in the mastermind too, that when I go up and go on these massive runs, I don't that's not the time where you push it. It's the time where you get more conservative and more picky. because what you've done to get up to those levels is going to be the same thing that you're going to have to do to continue. So just because you're up a lot and you're like, oh, I can take some pretty high risk gambles, it's like, yeah, maybe one with a very, very tiny amount of risk. But you still want to be looking for the charts that are really, really, really perfect and are just screaming at you. You have to take it. And that's why today, when you guys see me sitting here like, it doesn't really look good, that's why. Because I'll just sit here with blinders on and I don't have to do anything. Zero. The market doesn't dictate what I do. I dictate what I do in relation to what the market is showing me. Tor, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Tor, I don't know if you want to tell everybody what you've been doing, but I'm super proud of you, man. The growth that you've had and are going to continue to have. Like, and this is the other thing too. Everybody that's been here for a while, that comes to the live streams, that has been learning from me, going back and forth with the DMs, like I've gotten to know some of you guys. Like the growth that you guys have had, not only just in trading, but in your personal lives too, is awesome. Awesome. Congratulations to all of you guys. It's great. So again, I'll throw this link in here one more time for you guys. The 50% off deal to all the education. If you miss it, I mean, you're going to end up on the wait list, and there is no telling when I'm going to open up spots on there. Because again, when you guys hop in, I want to make sure that literally every single one of you guys understands all the aspects of what we do because of how powerful it is and what the results that you could possibly generate by following along and making sure that you understand these things. So again, I might let in like a couple of people at a time, just send that email out and say, oh, I'm taking on 3 more people. See, Tor's out in Miami right now, songwriting for a client. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. So I'm going to have a lot of time over the next few weeks to make sure that we get all you new people coming in up to speed, answering your questions, going back and forth with you guys. And when I get back, we might also even do some private streams at night where I come in and say, all right, let's go through, do a little Q&A. You guys have questions? Come in. We'll do it. So Quad, you just hanging out. Market, doing what the market does. So I love Twitter. Yeah, all I see right now is the pending home sale stuff coming through. CWST. Yeah, I can take a look at that. Not bad, not perfect. Not bad, not perfect. Yeah, everybody give a nice congratulations to Tor. SB, where can I contact you about questions for the course before buying it? Yeah, Instagram or Twitter. Either one will work. So Short the VIX one, both on Instagram and Twitter. And then again, when you guys do hop in, make sure you guys follow at STV Swing Kings on Twitter, because that's where those watch lists are, aside from the emails that I send out every weekend. But yeah, you guys have until tomorrow at market close to hop in. Then it's waitlist. So I might send you guys the waitlist tomorrow. But you miss it, you miss it. All right, let's see. I like the oil and gas data in 40 minutes. Is it inventories? Is that what it is? That would be interesting. Let's see. Oh, where's Nat Gas today? Where's Boyle? No. This is a tough one to get right. Remember, I was long Boyle for a while in here, and I made like it was basically break even, but I should have held this thing. Oh my god, this went on a run from like down in here, because I think it was like here, and this is the day that I sold it. I think it's right around in here. Like, yeah, it came down, but I mean, to the height here, that would have been a 73% trade. Jeez. So we'll find more. Shop could be good next week. That I'd be interested in, maybe. No, MK. Sorry. This has to shift trend first. Exxon maybe next week. Exxon's actually been a tough one to get right. I'd actually be more interested in USL, US oil. because that's going to move more in relation to oil than like Exxon is. Exxon's going to move more in relation to what the market's doing. So I would rather play USO than in Exxon. It says SCV Swing Kings on X is protected. How do you bypass? Chuck, all you have to do is request to follow the account and then send that account a DM with the email that you signed up with to the courses with, and then I'll accept you. It's not a public Twitter. Like, you're not getting, like, the watch list is part of, like, oh yeah, like you pay. And again, the courses are one-time fee, but I continue to send you guys the watch list every single week, and I'll still do the stream. Dude, I should charge more for this. This is crazy. Okay. Yeah. And then remember, I want to make this clear to everybody. I'll probably send out an email announcement. I'm not going to be around next week. I'm doing a combination of like a vacation, and then I have some like other stuff I got to take care of. So the private live streams are going to start the second week of June. You send the message with the email? Perfect, Chuck. Just making that clear to everybody. Because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions next week. They're like, why aren't you live on Tuesday? It's like, I have to go. This one's interesting. It's not perfect though, but you do need a vacation. It's like half a vacation. I'm going to be working for some of it. I got a cool work thing that I'm doing. I'll send you okay. One of the cool things that I'm going to do, I'll post it on like Instagram and Twitter. It'll be cool. You guys are going to be like, what? I'll be like, yep. I might post it. I might not. I don't care. Like, it's not you guys know me. I don't do the whole lifestyle marketing nonsense. I could. I just don't. Where we get the notification with the private live streams in your email. So Kimberly, here's what I'm going to do. The first couple of times we do it, we're going to do it through email. But just to make sure that you guys have it. But in general, though, what you're going to see is every single day, you know how in the courses there's like the sections? They're just in both of them. There's going to be a new section that just says live streams. And all you have to do is sign in. And then you can go in, very similar to how we did it with the mastermind, Kimberly, where there's that link to watch the stream. It's going to be the same thing for when we do those private streams. And it's going to be 9 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays. If I decide to do a third one, I'll email you guys a week. Wing. Ralph, I actually kind of like this upside down. But Kimberly coming back in here. Good to see you back. Kimberly, I know you've been hitting some dirty trades and getting that education there. And Kimberly always comes in with the nice words. Belfa? You should do a full day live stream as your last public stream. I'd rather not. I'd rather not, Josh. It's so much. We can extend it tomorrow, though. How about that? Tomorrow we'll do a longer live stream. Any of you knuckleheads out there who haven't signed up, the clock is ticking. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Kim is awesome. All right. ES moving back up. A day in the life of SCV. All right. You know what a day in my... Ooh, it's getting bright over here. Sorry. You know what a day in my life usually looks like? Give me 2 seconds. Here's what a day in my life usually looks like, ladies and gentlemen. I come on, I live stream with you guys, and we find stocks that are about to explode before they do, and we have a great time. Then after that, I usually take like a little while, just like do some other work, look at charts, manage trades, stuff like that. Then I eat lunch, and then I work all day. Phone calls, doing other stuff, talking, doing all sorts of things. All these people out there that are like, ooh, day in the life of a trader. I made money in the morning and I went and spent it all at the Gucci store. And I'm like, all right, first of all, this is the dumbest thing ever because nobody actually does that. Literally nobody. Like, that's literally just for a video that you're just like, oh, look at me. Like, it's really stupid. The second thing is that, all right, you don't have other things to do. Like, I'm constantly doing stuff. . Do I like fishing? I like fishing, yeah. Doesn't have time for the I do well, no, I do have time for the gym. It just happens to be at 6:30 in the morning. And also, is tomorrow the last day to join still? Yep, tomorrow, yeah. Last day to join. Until it goes waitlist, but I don't know if I'm gonna be opening up any waitlist spots anytime soon. Uh Cool. I just have a lot of other things going like that I do that like I just don't talk about. Like I do this, I do other stuff. I have another thing I'm doing. I have lots of things going on. So what's my other job? Consulting. One of them is kind of consulting, yeah. You could say that. Quad you back down a little. So stoked to be part of an exclusive club. 100% pod. Bro works for BCG. No, no real estate. I mean, real estate sometimes gets involved. SPT. I don't hate it, but I'd like something like Roblox a little better than that. You know, like this one would get interesting if it went. Is a life coach on the side? But all your jobs, you like work for yourself in a way, or do you have a boss? I don't have a boss, bro. I don't have a boss in anything. Let's see. You do this jobs. And I eat crickets in the afternoon. No, that's not what we do. He's kind of a big deal. The things that I could tell you guys about some of the other jobs are you would blow your guys' mind. But no, we're not doing that. Like the things you find out sometimes you're like, oh, this is how things actually work. Oh yeah. It's crazy. SV, I'm excited to take it private. Tell the chat for those that aren't in our group, go through the list of everything we get and do. Okay. I could do that. Am I a pimp? No. All right, so so on the day trading mastery course side, we teach all about futures, options, everything you could possibly need to know about trading is in there. Then I go through the strategy, exactly why it works, because you have to know exactly why things work in order to make sure you have success with them. And then I go through and I show you every single trade that was taken with that strategy over a 10-month period so that you can see it in real time. So there's actual practical application of me going through and you can see my thought process through every single thing. It's like hour-long videos each. And then with Swing Kings, we take it a little further and I teach you guys how to find stocks that are about to explode before they do. So when you guys see everybody coming in that are like, oh, I made X amount on this, I made 500% on this, that's where that's coming from. Then I send you the watch list every single week. So I point you guys in the right direction as well. It's not like I just say, oh, yeah, here's this, figure it out. And then just curious, when I sign up for the courses, is there an instruction of how to contact you, such as your phone, X, or Instagram? Because I don't see the information from your link. Yeah, so all you do is you just send me messages on Instagram and Twitter. And I know which ones of you guys are actually the ones that are in there asking me questions. It's just easier for me to just say, all right, like those of you guys that are on Instagram and Twitter, just send me messages there because that's where I'm like on it the most. Should we do the day trade course before the Swing Kings course? No, you always, guys, put most of your emphasis on swings. Always. There was such little margin for error. I mean, not with my day trading course or day trading strategy, but there's such a small margin for error when new people try to learn day trading that you need to have the foundation of swinging first before you get into trying to day trade because it's literally impossible for you to go out on tilt and blow your account swinging. Because think about me today. How many good opportunities have we seen in the market? One. And is that going to completely fail today and stop me out? Well, odds are no. And even if it does, it's a 1% risk, maybe less. And you'll probably make more money swinging. Quad U is the only one that I've liked today. That's it. It slows things down, less trades, more profits. It allows you to make sure that you have that solid foundation and then start day trading. And then all of you guys are going to get the streams. But you guys know the deal by now. And then waitlist. If I ever do open it up, I mean, I'm only going to let in a couple of people at a time. Where's Roblox? It's trying to come back up. I'm going to put 2 sets of alerts on this because it is interesting right in here, this 3333 area. It's not the best, so we'll see. That was very similar to there was another trade that we looked at recently where it had 2 levels that it could break. I forget which one it was. Day trading is the last skill to focus on. Yes. Yes. Just because like you have to be able to slow things down, and what most people do in day trading, then this is the problem with it, is they look and they say, I want to make X amount per day. But the problem with doing that is that you're trying to treat trading like a fixed income instrument, and it's literally everything but that. So what happens is it leads you into these bad emotional mistakes of, oh, all right, think about it like this. Let's say you take all right, let's say this first. There's, I view candles as data. Daily candles are going to have more data. Yes, Eddie, it should be around the 11th. Yeah. So daily candles are going to have more data than a 5-minute candle. If there's more data, it's probably going to be a more statistically significant move. So it's probably going to tell you more about what's happening with price. Okay. Second of all, so if that's going to be the case, which it is, then you go in and you take, okay, let's say you take 1% risk on a day trade and you're not necessarily emotionally okay and have that understanding of less trades, more profits and having that long-term vision. Well, what most of the time happens is you go down 1%, you take a losing trade, and then you do another one. The problem, though, is that you either have to risk less, 0.5% to only go down 1.5, or you risk the same amount and risk going down 2% in a day. And then, okay, let's say that one loses. Now you're on tilt. Now you're taking anything. Oh, Kimberly. Okay, fellas, heading out now. See you guys soon. SCV, have a great vacation. Chat, join soon. You won't regret it. Kimberly, I appreciate you. Shout out to Kimberly coming in, taking advantage of all the info. Shout out to all of you guys too. We are going to have a lot of fun with it. We're going to have a lot of fun. And then I'm probably going to have 2 videos posted for you guys on this channel next week on trading. I have 2 scripted out, ready to go. I just got to record them. We're going to have some fun with those. That was golden info. Just sub the VIX Insights. There we go, Caesar. Yeah, I have another VIX Insights research report I want to make for you guys. And then also when I have, obviously I'm going to have more time now to write up a bunch more of the single stock research reports, which I think are going to be fun. Yeah, and then make sure you guys are subscribing to that YouTube channel too, the new VIX Insights YouTube channel. I don't know. Quad U's just hanging out in the green for me here. Why is this taking so long? Oh, there it is. And it was for free, just a little taste of the court. Yeah. We got a lot of good stuff in there. A lot of good stuff in there. What's oil doing? Ralph, did the oil news come out yet? Because I forget exactly when that was supposed to come. I haven't seen it yet. Wing is looking good. Wing's an interesting one. Yeah, Ralph, I actually kind of like this. Now on this chart, I would say I'd be long biased now on this one. What does it mean when there are giant gaps between candles? It's a gap. So if when the market closes at after hours closes at 8 p.m., if the futures market is running or selling off in the after hours, price can open not at where it closed, but at a different price, and you have gaps in the chart. Oil news at 11. All right, cool. A welfare check on Dixie. It's probably still close to the lows. Yeah, dollar still close to the lows here. That's not good. Well, it is good for markets, but if the market's not going to run off of it, that's not good. Dollar down, market down. That's not what you want to see. That's when we have to start getting nimble, which is fine. That's going to be fun. Yeah, so I think Caesar, I think there's 3 or 4 VIX Insights research reports in there for you guys already. All of them are gems. What's going on here? Yeah, I like the uranium idea. Where's CCJ? Is that thing selling off, or is this thing hanging out? It's just hanging out. Do you get the previous ones? No, Alpha, you get all of them. You get all of them. And there's a 1 week free trial on it. Let's see. They really are. I very much enjoy those. Oh, thank you, Daily Taylor. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're going to, again, there's going to be some like the watered down version of that, obviously, on that new YouTube channel. But the really good research reports are in VIX Insights. GME ripping on the 1. Please do not bring up a 1 minute time frame. What does it actually look like? Because it could be interesting. It's coming up. Actually, I think AMC has a better set. Nope, they both look like trash. Sorry. Well, why did CCJ just run? Did Quad U get a bump? No. Uranium. Nvidia big red. Oh, it's just been whoa. Nancy. What? Hold on. What's going on with Nvidia? What's going on with Nvidia? Where's AMD and the others? AMD's back down too. Yeah, good call there. What the hell's going on with this? Let's check the feed. I don't see anything, but no, I don't see anything on this. That's a big move, though. I think AMC just got news. S&P cuts issuer credit rating on AMC to SD, selective default. From triple C plus. Oh dear. Downgrade follows AMC's completion of transaction viewed as distressed and tantamount to a default. Oh man. Oh dear. I tried to tell them. I've been trying to tell them, man. They don't want to listen. Oh god, that's not the headline that is bullish. Dude, I'm gonna quote tweet that and just say, oh, where is it? Hold on. I gotta get that quick. Bullish to the moon is gonna be my tweet. That's a great one. Bullish to the moon. That's funny, man. That is funny. They got their credit issuing downgraded to selective default. That's so bad. Oh my god, it's just slow. Market's slow. Where's the dollar? Still at the lows. Oh yeah, I'm gonna edit this. That's rude. Oh wait, I think I can still do it. Yeah, there it is. Just full ported into AMC logs. Okay, don't do that. TME is consolidating. Isn't this Time Warner or something? Oh, Tencent. Nvidia is getting manhandled. Hold on. Yeah. All right. This one, I don't hate this. I'd look for this next week. This is funny, though. WeWork cleared to exit bankruptcy after Newman ends buyout bid. WeWork converts billions in debt to shares for creditors. Are you staying late today? No, I usually cut it off at like 10:45, 11. Let's say slow day. This would be dirty if this hit. If this goes to here, that would be a dirty trade. Who knows, though? Who knows? Market coming down. Nvidia's, I think, still getting killed. It bounced a little. Nothing crazy, though. Let's see. Yeah, the most important thing though, guys, make sure you guys all have notifications turned on for this YouTube channel, because when we start posting these the trading videos, they are going to be gems. I've got 2 really good ones queued up for you guys. I heard we're trading the 1 minute now. No, LG, we are not. We are not. Is AMD selling through? No, but it's an interesting market. Uh-oh. Is the dollar still down? It came up a little, I think. A little bit, but nothing crazy. Oh, that's interesting. Next week will probably be really fun after PCE. I mean, this week was great with ARM and Netflix, but everything else has been moving kind of slow. So we'll see what happens. Nothing crazy. It got shot. That's funny. Nancy back up. Just hanging out. Some days are boring, man. This is one of those days. I mean, we did get some interesting GDP and GDP data. That was very interesting. All right. I just like I don't see anything else. Roblox maybe if it can get going. It's not though. It's coming right back down. Microsoft, thank you for the entry. You going downside? You going upside? I would think that you're playing a rejection somewhere. Off a little pop. Let's see. Yeah, I'm excited for that new YouTube channel too. That's the first link in the description for you guys. That's the new YouTube channel where we're going to be talking about like macro, everything like that. That AMC news was from February. How? I think that's now. Selective default. I don't think it is. Because I think they got downgraded in February. You think LYV is about to do something? Live Nation? Well, I know A-Rock absolutely drilled it here. This was a good one. But no, this doesn't fit the setup, so we don't touch it. Oh, it popped to the... There you go. Yeah, that'll be a good one. NVIDIA racing back up. Same thing with the market. See, this is weird. Dollar is still selling and this market can't get anything going. That is a bit weird. Oh boy. This could get interesting today. I just like the dollar down like this should be having a positive effect on a lot of other things. Same thing with this, like EM, emerging markets. This should be up today. It's down what point half a percent. That's very strange to me, especially like oil as well. Dollar down, oil should be up. Nope. This is not good. I agree. You're correlating in ways that we should not be. Where's gold and silver today? GLD. It's up. Okay. So gold and silver, little safe haven right now. Silver or gold. Silver's not moving. I mean, silver is moving, but to the downside, it's not moving up. Uranium's moving up. I think, where's Alcoa? Yeah. So aluminum is making the move, which is interesting. So you are seeing some of the commodities react to the weak dollar today. Delayed? Nah, it wouldn't be delayed. When May feels like June? Yeah, but like you got what, 2 minutes? Or 2 days left? Oh, we went a little over today, team. It is 10:46 in the morning. We are going to be wrapping it up here for today. Remember, tomorrow is the last day to hop in and get 50% off all the best trading education that you guys could possibly receive. If you miss it, you're going to end up on the wait list, but tomorrow is going to be that last public stream. So all of those trades that I call out on here all the time, you guys have had an ample amount of time to take advantage of those. So again, make sure you guys have notifications turned on for this YouTube channel and for the new one. That's the first link in the description called VIX Insights. We're going to do a lot of macro talk on there. That's going to be fun. I can't wait to get those videos going for you guys. That's going to be not next week, but the week after. We will have some trading videos on this channel, though, coming out for you guys next week. I think I'm going to get 2 of them out. I think we're going to get 2 trading videos out for you guys next week. So get ready for those. Have those notifications on. And team, we're just going to keep continuing our money printing, man. Like, that's just what we do. Finding stocks that are about to explode before they do, taking those day trades when they come, and just keep printing. So team, shout out to all you guys that were in the streams today. We're going to continue having some fun. So team, I will see you guys later. Don't do anything